Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at America Chavez from the Multiverse of Madness line by Marvel Legends by Hasbro. And I'm really excited for this one, so let's open it up and dive straight in. Now in the box we obviously get America figure, and we also get two alternate hands which are kind of like, not quite open palm, but they're kind of like, you know, open, they're not closed fist. And on the figure you get the closed fist ones as well. And aside from that you only get the builder figure piece. Now this is the main part of the builder figure, so it's got the tail, nice bit of articulation in the tail there. I think it actually pops out. Let's have a look. Yep, actually pops out. I'm going to take a look at the builder figure in a separate video, so do check out my channel for that, and we'll look in great detail at the actual builder figure. But America Chavez, this is a very exciting character indeed. She's a relatively new character. She only actually came around in 2011. She first appeared in comic book Vengeance, and then went on to have her own line of comic books called America. Now she's Marvel's first Latin America LGBTQ character to star in their own ongoing series, which is very exciting indeed. And you've got the little rainbow kind of logo on her jacket, which is nice. Now from what I can tell, this is a completely new sculpt. There is no reused parts from what I can tell. Now unfortunately, first time this has ever happened to me, but this right leg is frozen up, so I'm going to have to take a scalpel and maybe some hot water to that to loosen that up. But it is a problem that happens sometimes with Marvel Legends figures, and I've never had it before. With all the Marvel Legends I've got, I've never actually experienced it, which is a real shame. But yeah, it's a completely unique sculpt from what I can tell. The jacket's got so much detail in it, and she's got these cool kind of Converse shoes as well. Now she's making her MCU debut in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and she's a very interesting one indeed, because she's got all the standard powers of kind of super strength and super speed, and I think she can fly at some points as well. But her main power is that she can kind of like burst open star-shaped portals that jump across the multiverse. So naturally this is why she's coming into play in the Multiverse of Madness. One of the other powers as well she has in the comic books is she can actually like punch, or I think it's like punch or kick her enemies and turn them into loads of little stars. So basically just like disintegrate her enemies into loads of little stars. But the main one is obviously opening those portals, those star-shaped portals, which her and her, you know, people that she's with, aka Doctor Strange, can travel across the multiverse. So I think she's going to be a key player in regards to moving through different multiverses, so actually just kind of going through into different things. Here she is with obviously Doctor Strange and Wong, and you can see that she scales quite nicely. You can see that she's a teenage girl in comparison to these kind of full-grown male adults. The comic books costume is pretty accurate in regards to what the MCU are doing, and they seem to be going down a much more comic book accurate path when it comes to costumes and the way that their actors and actresses are portrayed. So it's really nice to see that America Chavez is kind of debuting with a very comic book accurate look. Now it is just kind of jacket and jeans, but the icons on the jacket, the way that they fit, are very reminiscent of how she looks in the comic book. So I have no doubt that they could use this sculpt again and make a more comic book accurate version of her, so that we had a comic book version as well for our shelves. As I said, I'm really excited about this character being included in the movie. I think that she's going to bring a whole new kind of element of multi-dimensional travel. Let's just zoom in a little bit and have a look at the details on her jacket, because they really are a nice touch on this particular figure. In the main thing is obviously the big star on her back. You can also see she's got like a skull icon here as well. She's got like the flames on one of her arms. She's got stars down her arms. I said the big star on the back. You got the LGBTQ logo there as well, the rainbow kind of logo. So yeah, it's a really nicely detailed jacket. There's a lot of little details in there that if you look closely, you can see. Would have been very easy just to give her a standard blue jacket, but they've actually gone out of their way to make sure that they've painted the details on there. As far as action figures go, she's not the most exciting action figure, because it is just a teenage girl in civilian clothing when you break it all down, but she'll photograph really nicely next to the other Doctor Strange figures. And we don't yet know whether this is going to be her only MCU outing or whether she's going to become a long-standing character of the MCU. So it's really cool that they've given us a figure of her and we've been able to pick her up. But I definitely recommend grabbing one if you're a fan of Doctor Strange or you're anticipating the movie. That's my 5-minute figure review on America Chavez. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe. Check my channel for the rest of the wave. And that's about it, I think. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.